Hello, good morning students. So today we'll be starting with chapter 7, okay, fractions. You know, last time last time actually I was having sore throat, so in the last video I could not shout much, okay. Sorry for that. But this time I'm trying my level best to raise my voice, okay. Fraction chapter 7, isn't it? So what we'll do is we'll try to learn all the basic concepts, okay, this time, so that you have no trouble solving the exercises, okay. So first of all, what do you mean by fraction? So fraction means a part of a group or a region, okay. Suppose you have a cake, okay. You have a round cake and it is divided into 4 parts. So the total parts means, when we try to write in fraction terms, the total parts will be called, you write in the denominator, okay. Then in the numerator, suppose you have 2 friends and you divide the cake, you give 2, 1 each to your friends. Suppose they are Raju and Ram, okay, whatever, Raju and Ram. So the part which you have divided and given them, you write in the numerator part. So now you will say that this cake is divided into 2 by 4th of its total, okay, 2 by 4th of its total. So now you can see that it has 4 pieces, isn't it? That is why the total we have written 4. And now you have divided, you have given 2 pieces to your friends. So that is why 2 by 4, okay. And this, whenever you write in fraction terms, the upper term is called the numerator, okay. And the lower term is called the denominator. You have to always remember in your whole life this term, okay. Denominator, okay. So this upper part is the numerator and the lower part is the denominator, okay. So suppose if you write 5 by 12, how will you say it in fraction terms? You will say that it is 5/12, okay, 5/12 of the total fraction. So in this way you can divide any given thing into fraction terms, okay. Now also you have to know that whenever you divide, it should be of equal shape and size, okay. Suppose if you have a maybe you are having anything, let's call this as bread, okay. So now when you divide, if you don't divide it in the proper terms, see, this one is having less, okay. Less means less part of the cake, and this, whoever gets this piece, you will say that he is getting the larger size of the cake. Similarly, this one also large, this one small. So you can see that out of the total 4 parts, they are not in equal, they are not divided equally, isn't it? Some are in smaller in size, some are bigger in size. So in this type of things, we cannot make a fraction, okay. Because whenever we want to make a fraction terms, it should be of equal shape and at least equal shape, okay. Because we want to divide them equally. Now if you see, we divide it equally in equal pieces, okay. Suppose they are all equal. Now you can make it in fraction terms. Suppose this bread you give to your friend again, this also, and this also you give to one of your friend. So out of the total, how many parts are here? How many pieces are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have total 4 pieces in the bread, okay. And out of the total 4 pieces, these 3 is given to your friend. So in this way you will write the fractions, okay. Fraction is nothing but what? A part of a group or a region. That means this is a part of a group. This was total bread, and then we divide it to your friends, okay. So in this way, I'll just show you your textbook how you have done, okay. Because it is simple term. See, all this, if you see, all these shapes given here are having at least equal shape and size, okay. That is why we can make it in terms of fraction. See here, they are of equal shape and size. That is why, how many they are asking why write the fraction representing the shaded portion. So these two are shaded portion. So this will what? Be in the numerator. Numerator means the upper part of the fraction. So this, but how will in the denominator what you will write? These 4, because how many total we have? How many shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total we are having 4 shapes, out of which 2 are shaded, means colored, okay. That is why we write 2 by 4. The total is always written in the denominator. See, if you count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So total you have written in the denominator. And the upper part, how many terms are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts are shaded. That is why you are writing 8 by 9, okay. So in this way you solve the exercise. Okay, very easy. That is why this what I'm doing is trying to explain you the concept, and then when I give you the notes you will be able to understand it easily. Okay, see this one, color the part according to the given fraction. This fraction is given, 1 by 6 is given. That means 6 is what? 6 is the total shapes here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 is the total shape, and it is saying 1. That means one part we need to shade. That is why with my pen I am shading only one part of the given fractions. Okay, here also 1 by 4. Out of the total 4 parts we are shading one part only. Similarly 1 by 3. Out of the total 3 parts we are shading only one parts. Okay, in this way. Now see here, 1 2 3 4. That means total we are having 4. That is why in the denominator we are writing 4, but the question was saying 3 by 4. That is why out of the total 4 parts we are shading 3. Okay, similarly in this way you have to do the remaining. Okay, just wanted to show you so that it will be easier for you. Now see this one. In this number 3, what you can see is that this is 1 by 2. Identify the error if any. That means if there is any problem, that means any error, mistake, then question is saying tell us. Okay, now if you see what I have told you, to write in fraction terms it should be of equal shape and size. If you see, the first one is in this shape and the second one is somewhat in this shape and it is shaded. So can we write the fraction terms? No, because both are in different shape, isn't it? These two both are in different shape. If this is 1 by 2, it cannot be 1 by 2. That is why we have write not of equal shape and size. See here also, one is smaller box but one is a bigger box, so we cannot say that we can make this in fraction. Similarly this one, if you see, this part, the shaded part, is quite large in comparison to others, so we cannot make. Okay, they are not, we cannot say that they are in fraction terms. That is why we identify the error if any. So we'll say that both all these three given diagrams are not of equal shape and size. That is why we cannot make the fraction. Okay, next what you have to know is, in a day how many hours is there? 24 hours, isn't it? Very simple. If you see the next question, what fraction of a day is 8 hours? So the total we are having 24 hours, and out of 24 hours 8. So we say that 8 by 24 hours we are having. Okay, in this way I'll give you notes. Okay, so it is very easy. So if there is any problem, like any tough question, okay, any tough question which you will not be able to solve, then in the next next video I'll try to solve all the tough ones. Okay, but I don't think any question will be tough. That is why I have not solving for you this time. Okay, in YouTube I'll give you notes directly. So you have to, through this video, what we will do is you will understand the concept of fractions. Now what is important is proper fraction. What is meant by proper fraction? Proper fraction means a fraction that is less than 1. A fraction that is always less than 1. Okay, less than 1, and numerator is also always less than the denominator. What is numerator? Suppose we write a number 3 by 4. Okay, see, this is numerator. So 3 is always less than 4, isn't it? So we can say that this is less than 1 and numerator is also less than the denominator. So this fraction is proper fraction. Suppose it is 2 by 3. So we cannot say that this is a proper fraction, because see, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay, so this is proper fraction. So this is wrong, this is right. Similarly, like 4 by 5. Is this a proper fraction? Yes, in this way. Okay, proper fraction. Next, what you have to know is improper fraction. Improper fraction means numerator, the numerator in the given fraction is either greater or equal to the denominator. Okay, suppose 3 by 3. So you can say that this numerator is equal to the denominator. So is this an improper fraction? Yes, either the numerator should be greater or equal to. Suppose this is 4 by 3. Now also we can see that 4 is larger than 3. So this numerator is larger than 3. So we will say that this is improper fraction. Okay, simple. What else? What else example should I give? I think it is more than enough if you know this numerator greater or equal to denominator. And for proper fraction, the numerator should be less than or equal to the denominator. Okay. Okay, now I'll try to there is also a fraction called as mixed fraction. Okay, mixed, mixed fraction. So like if a fraction is written in terms of like 7 3 by 4 or like 8 2 by 8 like that, okay, 7 6 by 2, something like this, if the fraction is written, then we can say that these types of fraction are called as mixed fraction. Okay, now if you see exercise 7.2, their first question is saying 1 by 2 1 by 4 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. So you have to, if you see that it is saying draw number line, what you have to draw, you already know how to draw a number line, isn't it? You draw something like this. This is a number line, and now you have to place all this in a number line. So see, in this all the other fraction are in the denominator, they are having 4 4 and 4, but in this denominator we are having 2, isn't it? So what will you do, we'll try to make this denominator 4. So how will we make this denominator 4? When we multiply with 2, okay, but what 2 2s are 4, isn't it? So what will you do, we'll multiply both the numerator and denominator with 2, okay, like 1 by 2 into 2 by 2. So what you will get, 2 1 is 2 and then 2 2s are 4. So this fraction now 1 by 2 is same as 2 by 4, okay, 1 by 2 you can write same as 1 by 4. So now we will try to draw in a number line. So you can start with 0 because there are no negative integers, so we can write 0 here also, no need to write in the middle. So if you see now what is the given fraction, 2 by 4 1 by 4 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. Now all the denominators are same, isn't it? So whatever the fraction here, whichever the smaller one you write first, 1 is the smallest, isn't it? So here you write 1 by 4. Next what, 2 by 4, it is the second smallest. Similarly like 3 by 4 and then lastly 4 by 4. Okay, when the numerator you will start with the smallest and then finish it with the largest. So in this type you will draw the number line. Okay, now 20 by 3. Okay, 20 by 3, it is saying that express the following as mixed fraction. You know what is mixed fraction? In this type of form we'll write this given thing. So what you have to do is you have to divide 20 by 3. Okay, so in this way we will divide 20 by 3. That means 3 6 are 18, isn't it? And then 2. So how will you write in mixed fraction term? First you write the wait, okay, let me just confirm. Okay, yeah, first you write the quotient means this one, then you write remainder and then the divisor. Quotient means 6 you write here, and then remainder and then the divisor. 6 2 by 3 is you write the answer. Okay, this is the mixed fraction terms. So what will be here? So you can write it quotient, first you write quotient, then the remainder and then the divisor. Okay, whenever you divide the given number. I solve one for you, 2, this is 2 number 1. Okay, let me solve one more for you. Okay, after that I think you can understand. I'll just solve it here. The next is 11 by 5. So what we will do, you will divide 11 by 5. That means 5 2 are 10. After that you cannot divide, isn't it? So how will you write this given answer in mixed fraction terms? 2 1 by 3, isn't it? First you write this one, after that 5, it is 5, sorry, 1 by 5, 2 1 by 5 will be your answer. Okay, in this way you solve the remaining ones. Okay, now express the following as improper fraction. That means you are given mixed fraction. Okay, this video will be a bit long, okay, because in one lecture I want to finish the whole fraction part. Okay, so let's just continue. 7 3 by 4. Now you are given this one. This is what, improper fraction, or we can say mixed fraction. Sorry, not improper, this is mixed fraction. So this given fraction is mixed fraction. Now we have to make this mixed fraction in what, improper fraction. So how you will do, a very easy concept. You write like this. Okay, copy the question again, leave some space there, little space there, so that, because what you have to do is you have to multiply these two, and then whatever the answer you get, you have to add with this. Okay, I'll just show you. I'll just draw with red pen. See, first you multiply these two. That means what you can do, 4 7 are what, 28. 4 7s are 28. You are getting here 28. Then whatever the answer, that means you get 28. You have to add with this one. you have to add with this one. 28 plus 3, how much? 31. So 31, and the denominator is already 4, so 31 by 4 is your answer. Okay, what you have to do is you have to multiply here, and then whatever answer you get, you have to add with the numerator given. Okay, I'll solve you for you 2 more questions, like 5 6 by 7. You are having 5 6 by 7. Number 3 is 2 5 by 6. What will you do? First you have to multiply these two, isn't it? So you will multiply, and then whatever answer you get here, you have to add with 6. So what is this? 7 5s are 35. 35 you are getting, plus 6, how much? 41, isn't it? 35 plus 6 is 41. So you write 41, and the denominator is 7, so you write 7 is your answer. Okay, simple, isn't it? So one more I'll solve for you. After this, I think you can be clear. Now what you have to do, you have to multiply these two. 6 2 are 12. This is the answer you are getting. 12 plus 5 you have to write. 12 plus 5 is how much? 17 by 6. This is the denominator, so 17 by 6 is your answer. Okay, in this way you have to solve the remaining. Okay, very simple. Okay, now I'll move to exercise 7.3. See, it's very easy. We are going quite fast, isn't it? Exercise 7.3. So now we are here. What is important here is, see, some of you, if fraction is given like this, 48 by 60, so you are told to reduce the given fraction. Okay, this is from exercise 7.3 number 7. So you are told to reduce this fraction. Last time I have cancelled, like 6 by 8 is given. So example, this is example. So I told you to reduce the given fraction. So what will you do? You will see whether these two numbers are divisible by the same number. So is 6 and 8 divisible by 2, both of them? Then you say yes, both are divisible. So only in that time you can divide the numerator and the denominator with the same number. Suppose instead of 8, 7 was there. So you cannot divide, because 7 is not divisible by 2, isn't it? It is an odd number. So in that time you cannot cancel them. Okay, so now we'll try to reduce. So you know that in 2 timetable, 2 3 are 6. Okay, in like this you can write, and then 2 4 are 8. So what, after cancelling them, what is your final answer? 3 by 4. Why we say this is the final answer? Because now you see that 3 by 4 is given, the numerator is odd and the denominator is even. So now it cannot be cancelled with the same number, isn't it? 3 by 4 is the answer. Because I think it is clear, because if I try to mix you up, you will not understand. I'll give you one more, like 16 by 18. Okay, so you see here, both this number is divisible by 2, isn't it? So how will you do? 2 8 are 16, 2 9 are 18. Now you can see that one is even, one is odd, so no more divisible. So 8 by 9 is your final answer. Suppose 15 by 21 was given to you, and they told you to reduce. You will see that both these numbers are not divisible by 2. So in which timetable both of them are divisible? You will check. Okay, so in your mind you see that yes, 3, when we take 3, we can divide both the numerator and denominator. So in that way you will do 3 5 are 15, and then 3 7 are 21, isn't it? So finally 5 by 7. Now you see that this is the final answer, because 5 and 7 both are odd numbers, and it cannot be divisible with the same number. Okay, so in this way you have to solve number 7. See, it is given 48 by 60. So you can start with 2, isn't it? Both these numbers are even number, and you can easily divide them. So how will you start? First you check one number at a time. 2 4 is given, first one, isn't it? 2 2 are 4, and the next is 8. 2 4 are 8. Okay, similarly here, 2 3 are 6, and then 0 is given, so 0 you will copy down. Can you still reduce them? You will say that yes, it is still divisible by 2. So how will you do? 2 1 is 2, 2 2 are 4, isn't it? 2 1 is 2, 2 2 are 4. Similarly, now here you can see that 3 is there, it is not divisible. But how you can do? 2 1 is 2 you write, because still borrow is there, isn't it? 1, because we are writing 1 less than 3. 2 1 is 2 we are writing, 1 is still left, so the borrow 1 goes to the next number. Now it becomes 1 0, that is 10. So 2 5 are 10. In this way you write. Okay, because 3 is not divisible, so we will take a smaller number. But we know that this 30 is divisible by 2, isn't it? Because 0 is there. Whenever 0 or any other even number is there, then we can say that it is divisible by 2. That is why we start cancelling with 2. 2, 1 is 2, you write here, and then you take the borrow which is left 1, you shift it to the next number and it becomes 10. So 2 5 are 10. Now you see that this 15 is not divisible by 2, so we have to check another number. So how will you do? Now you see that both these numbers are now divisible by 3, isn't it? So how will you start? 3 3 is 9, but 3 4 are 12. 3 4 are 12 you write, and similarly 3 5 are 15. So you can see that 4 by 5 is your final answer, because after this 5 is odd and 4 is even, it is not divisible with the any other same number. Okay, so this is your answer. In this way you have to reduce the given fractions. Okay, now see, number B is 150 by 60. So when in the numerator and denominator, if 0 is there, okay, both zeros are there, you can cancel them out. 0 0 will cancel each other, and then remaining is 15 by 6. Okay, since we cancels both 0 and 0, so only 15 by 6 is remaining. So if you see both this number, it is divisible by 3, isn't it? So 3 5 are 15, 3 2 are 6, isn't it? So 5 by 2 is your final answer. Okay, 3 5 are 15, 3 2 are 6. So in this way you have to reduce the given number. Any other number is given. Okay, I think that was very important. Now I'll try to see number 3. I'll try to solve. Okay, replace the given box. It is given like this, and you have to write what will be your answer in this box. Okay, so what you have to check is, with 2 you will check, because both this numerator are given. So what you will do is, in 2 timetable, where is 8 divisible? So you say that in 2 timetable 2 4 are 8. So whatever number is divisible in the numerator, you take it down. So 4 you take it down. Now it becomes 7 4 are, so your answer is 28. 4 7 are 28, isn't it? So in this way you have to fill the box. Now I'll solve one more. See number B, 5 by 8, and then 10 by box is there. So you see that in the numerator both these numbers are given. So in 5 timetable, where is 10 divisible? So you say that 5 2 are 10. So these 2 will go down in the denominator as well. Now you say that 8 2 are 16. In this way your answer. Okay, it's simple, isn't it? Try. Okay, this one. Okay, I think we can move to the next 7.4. okay, what you have to do is, now you have to put a greater sign or a smaller sign. Suppose a number is given like this, 5 by 6 box and 2 by 6. Now you have to tell whether what will be here, greater than or equal to or less than. Okay, what will be your answer? What will be your answer? So how we can do is, what you will do is, you will cross multiply these numbers. Okay, cross multiply both these numbers like this, you will go. So 5 6 are 30, here you will get 30, and 6 2 are 12. Now this fraction is reduced into this in this form. Okay, so now you can easily say that 30 is greater than 12, isn't it? So greater sign will come. 30 is greater than 12, isn't it? Hope you know this is greater. This sign is called as greater. This sign is called less than, and this is already equal. Okay, so greater, we have writing 30 greater than 12. I'll solve one more. Suppose it is given 3 by 6, and then something like it. Okay, your question is 0. So whenever you have 0, very simple, isn't it? Now tell me what will be your answer. That means if 0 is there in the denominator, 1 is present. Okay, any number without given denominator, always, suppose you are given like this, 3 by 4 2 or something like that, 3 by 4. So what you can see that both these number are having denominator, so this one also should have a denominator, isn't it? So what, when they don't have, it is not given, then what you say that it is having 1. Okay, you can think in that way. It is always having 1, but we don't write because it is not necessary. But in fraction term, if it is required, then we need to write. Okay, so now you can do cross multiplication. 3 1 is 3, and then 6 0 are 0. Okay, always start from the left top corner and then end with the right top corner. Okay, so now you can say 3 greater than 0, then you say that yes, 3 is greater than 0. Okay, in this way I hope it is clear, or last I will solve for you. Okay, one more, okay, because I want you to be clear. 6 by 6 is given. So what will you do? You write 1 starting with the top left corner, you cross multiply. 6 1 is 6, and then ending with the right top corner. 6 6 are 36. Okay, so now you can tell me 6 is greater than or less than 36. Always 6 is less than 36, so your answer is less than. Okay, 6 is less than 36. In this way you have to solve. Okay, in this exercise only that part is important, I think. Others is not that important. It is easily you can solve it. Okay, okay, we almost finished exercise. In exercise 7.8, what is important is 7.5, sorry. In exercise 7.5, so what you can, suppose you are given like this and you are told to solve. Okay, page 158. Now this one is important. How will you solve? You are told to solve this one. So what you can see is that both the fractions are having the same denominator, isn't it? 18. So what you can do is you can take 18 as your LCM. Okay, 18 is your LCM. Now what you can do, after taking 18 as your LCM, compare each other's fraction. So compare with the denominator. So you have to multiply and see in which number it is divisible. Okay, so you know that 18 1 is 18, isn't it? So you write 18 1 is 18, and this 1 will go up. Now it becomes 1 1 is 1. Okay, similarly now you will see again 18 1 is 18, so this 1 will go up. Whatever the denominator you multiply with, it will go in the numerator. Okay, so 18 1 is 18, but this 1 is there, so it goes up. So 1 1 is 1. So now you add them. 1 plus 1 is 2 by 18. So can you still reduce this given fraction? You see that both these number are divisible by 2. So you say that yes, we can reduce it. So 2 1 is 2, 2 9 are 18. 1 by 9. Okay, is your given fraction. Okay, I'll solve one more for you. Suppose you are given 8 by 15 plus 3 by 15. You see that both these denominator are same. So you write down 15 as your LCM. Now you compare with both these, compare the LCM with both the given fractions, and you see that 15 1 is 15. So you write 15 1 is 15. So this one will go up here. 8 1 is 8. Okay, plus because it is plus here. Then again you see that 15 1 is 15, and 3 into 1 will give you 3, isn't it? So 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 by 15. Since both are odd number and both these number are not divisible to each other, so 11 by 15 is your final answer. Okay, is it enough? Okay, I'll solve one more, because this type of question, how will you solve if you don't know? So like this is given. Okay, what you know that I told you, if fraction is given and nothing is here, that means what you have to think in your mind, it is 1 already present here. We have to make in terms of fraction because the other number is in fraction terms. So this one also we make in fraction terms. If nothing is there, then we can write 3 by 1. Okay, because 1 3 are 3 is the same meaning. 3 by 1 or 3 is same. So now what you have to see 1 and 5 is there, isn't it? So what will be your LCM here? The denominator is not same now, so you cannot write directly, isn't it? You have to check and then write. How will you find the LCM? So in this way you have to solve. 1 1 is 1, 1 5 is 1, isn't it? So 5 1 is already smaller, so you just copy down, and then 5 1 is 5. Until and 1 come, you have to solve. So finally 1 both came, so 5 1 is 5. You have to multiply. 5 1 is 5 is your LCM. 5 is the LCM. Now what you have to write in the denominator? Now you compare these two, isn't it? So 1 what? 1 5 are 5. So this 5 will go up. 5 3 are 15. Minus, because minus sign is given, 5 1 is 5, and then again 1 will go up. 12 1 is 12. Okay, 15 minus 12 is 3 by 5. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, in this way you have to solve. If the denominator is same, then you have no problem. Okay, the last exercise, exercise 7.6. Here also what is important is solve. Now here it is given 2 by 3 plus 1 by 7. Okay, 2 by 3 plus 1 by 7 is given. So how will find the LCM? What will the LCM? So you will search in the corner like this, you will make, then you say that 3 1 is 3. Since 7 is not divisible by 3, so you just copy down. Okay, now since 1 is already there, only 7 is, because in the last what we have to make 1 1, isn't it? Like this we have to make 1 1, so it is 1 7 now. So you can see that already 1 is there, so we don't have to touch this one, we have to touch only this one now. So what you can see that 7 is divisible, isn't it? 7 1 is 7. Now 1 1 is coming, so what is your LCM? You see that 7 3 are 21. 21 is your LCM. Okay, now what you have to see, compare with the given fraction. 3 7 are 21, isn't it? So this 7 will move up, 7 2 are, you write 14 in this way, plus 7 3 are 21, this 3 will go up, 3 1 is 3, so 14 plus 3 is 17. 17 by 21 is your final answer. Okay, in this way, same process. Okay, I'll solve 2 more for you, and with this we'll try to end this video. Okay, I try to explain you all the concept here. It is quite, because in this online terms what is important is we know the what is the basic of that chapter. Okay, because in online platform if we explain everything, then it's quite tough and we are not able to finish the syllabus. Okay, so in this way I'm trying to explain you all the basic concept, and then when I give you notes you'll try to understand it. Okay, if you still have problem, always you can, many times I've told you, you can contact the teacher. Okay, now see 10 and 15 is given, the denominator is not same, so we have to find the LCM ourselves. So 10 and 15, how you will find? If you see both this number is divisible by 5, isn't it? So you write 5, 5 2 are 10, 5 3 are 15. Okay, 2 and 3, so we'll first finish this 2. 2 1 is 2, since 3 is not divisible by 2, we'll just copy it down. Okay, next 3, because 1 is already there, 3 1 is, we'll just copy down 1, and then 3 1 is 3, so we get 1 1, so we can multiply them. So if you see 5 2 are 10, 10 3 are 30, so our LCM is 30. Okay, now again comparing with the given fractions. So 10, in 10 timetable this 30 is divisible by what? 10 3 are 30, so this 3 will go up, 3 3s are 9, plus in 15 timetable where do we find 30? So you say that 15 2 are 30, and then this 2 will go up, 7 2s are 14. So what will be answer? 14 plus 9, 23, isn't it? Am I right? I think I'm right. 23 by 30. Okay, so in this way you have to solve all the given things. Okay, okay, what else is important? Okay, this one lastly, because you will not know how to. Suppose filling the blanks is there, fill the boxes. A box is given here, you are trying to fill this. So what you can do is put this box in one side. Okay, because it is equal to is present here, so what you can do is put one box alone. Okay, you put it in one side and then shift this number to the other side. Whenever you shift this 5 by 8 to the other side, the sign of that number will change. Okay, when we shift this 5 by 1 by 4 is already there, so when we shift this 5 by 8 to the other side, what? This sign will change and it becomes plus and then 5 by 8. So now the same method, finding the LCM and solving and then write the answer. Can you do it yourself? What will be the LCM of 4 and 8? 4 and 8. If you divide with 4, 4 1 is 4, 4 2s are 8. If you divide with 2, 2 1 is 2, 2 1 is 2. So we get 1 1, isn't it? So 4 2s are 8 is our LCM. Now comparing with the given fractions, 4 2 are 8, this 2 will go up, 2 1 is 2, plus 8 1 is 8, 5 1 is 5. Okay, so in this way 5 plus 2 is 7 by 8. So finally what you can write in the box is 7 by 8. So what you have to know in this type of thing is that whenever you shift this number to the other side and keeping this box alone, then what? The sign will change. Okay, okay, B. Okay, I'll just show you. No, I'll show you C, because B is same as A. I'll just show you C how to solve. Okay, 1 by 2 is given, minus box is there, and equal to 1 by 6. So what you have to do, since the box here is of negative sign, okay, what we want, we always want that we get our answer in positive terms. Here what we see here is the box is already positive. Okay, whenever no sign is there, that means positive sign is already present, but we don't show it. but in here we can see that the box is having negative sign, isn't it? So what will you do? We'll directly shift this box here and this number this side, okay, and then we'll solve it. 1 by 2 is here, this 1 by 6 will come this side, okay, on the left side of equal to. This is equal to is here, so 1 by 6 will come this side. So when we shift this 1 by 6 to here, what will you get? Minus, isn't it? Because it will come to the other side and it becomes minus 1 by 6. Similarly, this box will go to the other side, it is already minus, so it will now become plus. Now solving this 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6, okay, you solve it, okay. Take the LCM of 2 and 6 and then the same process as we have done in this one, okay. Thank you, students. With this we have finished the basics of this, what to say, chapter 7. I'll give you the handwritten notes and then we can finish our chapter 7, okay. Thank you.